Hello everyone, so welcome to this book review, and I have to say I'm very excited about talking about this book because I bloody loved it. It's Nasty Women by 404 Inc., a new publishing house, and this is a collection of essays examining what it is to be a woman in the 21st century, and I have to say I was completely blown away by this book, not only for the breadth of the content and the intersectionality in the essays that have been included, but also because of the timeliness. This title of the book, Nasty Women, is obviously inspired by the nasty woman comment Trump made towards Hillary Clinton during the presidential election campaign. And the vast majority of these essays have been completed in a post-Trump, post-Brexit environment. And for anyone who doesn't know anything about publishing, it can take about 12 to 18 months to get a finished book to publication. So here we are in March, only 4 months after Trump was elected president, and 404 Inc. have managed to get this collection of essays out. And so not only is it incredibly timely, but the content itself is superb. I was always going to be excited about reading a collection of essays that platformed women's voices. I was probably always going to be like, yes, this is a great thing, I love these essays, think about buying the book. But I was so excited by the content because it could have been a box ticking exercise, it could have been just for a, let's just get this book out there. But the diversity of voices and the diversity of experiences that have been included in this book are superb. I have to get a list out because I had to write them all down just in case I forgot them, because there are so many great essays, from witches to a superb essay on Courtney Love, from a rape survivor to a truly brilliant essay on the politics of contraception and how some contraceptions have not been fully tested and are actually hurting the women that are using them. There is some terrific work on what it is to be a black woman both in the US and a black woman in the UK, misogynoir, the experience of being mixed race in the southern states over the past few years and experiencing the increasingly explicit forms of racism. There's women with disabilities. There are women coming to terms with what it is to be described as fat in a world that demands that we are thin. There's a great essay from a woman who has responded to the Nasty Women title by talking about the violence from the women in her family and the effect and impact that has had on the generations that have followed. There's a transgender rock star. There is a terrific essay on the politicization and the politics of having a Muslim name in the UK. Not necessarily the visual or even the skin color, but just the name and how people respond to that name and how it immediately alters their terms of reference for you. This is a terrific book that platforms so many important voices. Intersectionality is such is a key word, yes, but this book is truly intersectional. It takes women out, and particular women's voices who are marginalized and often trodden over, most notably by white feminists. Oh, there's a great essay in here from a black woman and her opinion of white women in the US, especially considering so many white women, the vast majority of white women, the majority of white women voted for Trump. So that's a great, it's an important discussion, and you can tell I'm so excited. This is a terrific book. It is absolutely terrific. If I could take this book and put it in all of your hands, I would. This could have been easy to compile 20 blogs or whatever, but there's great pen craft in here too. As you can tell, I was really excited that this book more than delivered on its promise. Nasty Women by 404 Inc.